Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Bear Tall Podcast. So, today we have another interesting topic. Actually, marami na sa inyong nag-request sa amin nito na i-episode namin to. And I actually don't know kung bakit hindi pa namin to ever nako-cover. But, medyo marami din kasi kaming experiences with these type of people. So, I suggest maybe, sabi ko sa team, maybe it's the perfect time to talk about it. So, let's talk about narcissists. O, diba? Bigat agad. Ang bigat. Let's talk about narcissists. So, first of all, how do you even know if you're dealing with a narcissist? And kahit ano yan kahit partner, family member, friend, like, how do you really spot if someone is a narcissist? Kasi, minsan, ang mga tao kasi nami-mistake ang mga narcissist. Ano kasi yan there are so many factors on narcissists. Madami ding kinds of narcissists. Hindi sila pare-pareho. But in general, they share a common trait. May mga common traits sila that you can easily spot if you're dealing with one. So, one could be they need excessive admiration. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan mo sila laging kino-compliment. Gusto nila lagi mo sila kino-compliment. They feed off compliments. May mga ibang tao na kapag hindi mo sila kino-compliment, yung mga narcissist, if you don't compliment them, they normally create drama. Parang they normally, nagsishift yung ugali nila. Kapag hindi sila nakakakuha ng compliments or hindi nila nakukuha yung compliment na gusto nilang makuha from you. So, nagsishift yan ng attitude, nagbabago yung mood. Normally, nagmamaktol yan, nagdadrama yan, gumagawa ng sariling drama na hindi naman, that came out of nowhere. Next, most narcissists actually struggle with empathy. So, meaning to say, hindi sila empathic na mga tao. They don't really feel certain emotions. They don't feel bad. Parang, ang empathy kasi is you feel feelings na, let's say, if someone is hurt, naaawa ka or nagigilty ka. So, technically, narcissists don't really feel guilt. When they do something to you or they hurt you or they've done something to you, they don't really feel guilt. Saying sorry to them is normally it should benefit them or it's in their favor. So, when they say sorry, pag hindi mo tinanggap yung sorry nila, galit sila ulit sa'yo. Ang narcissist kasi, they tend to, very conditional silang mga tao. If they don't get the emotion that they wanna get from you, hindi kayo okay. Hindi sila okay sa'yo. So when it comes to empathy, they don't really feel some sort of guilt. Wala silang nafe-feel na, let's say, parang mali yung sinabi ko or hindi ko dapat yun sinabi sa kanya or they're not careful with their words. They normally word vomit and say so many hurtful things to people and they're not apologetic about it. They're not sorry for it. Wala silang feelings, technically. Actually, in layman's terms, wala silang feelings. Yun. They justify their emotions. They justify whatever they do. So kung ano man yung mga sinasabi nila, good or bad, gina-justify nila yon until mamatay sila. They don't wanna be wrong. And then, most of them also react poorly to criticism. So they don't take constructive criticisms or whatever criticisms in any form. They do not accept that. Ayaw nilang masabihan na mali sila. Ayaw nilang masabihan na ayaw nilang masabihan na mali sila. They don't want to be lectured. Ayaw nilang sabihin or they don't want to be guided. They feel very proud of whatever they do. They're very sure with their actions even if nakakatapak o nakakasakit na sila ng ibang tao. To them, it's some sort of justification to whatever they feel. Normally, they create chaos or drama in their heads to justify how they react to certain things. So, if you call them out, or let's say, one-on-one mo sila, mag-open forum kayo, or sabihin mo sa kanya yung nararamdaman mo, it's not going to work. It's not gonna get to them. It's pasok sa isang tenga, labas sa kabila. Technically, ganon. And they tend to create a lot of chaos. They feed off chaos. They feed off drama. So, and sa drama ng storya nila ha, sila ang victim. Lahat ng tao masama, sila ang victim. Sila lagi ang kawawa. Sila lagi yung inaapi. Normally, ganyan ang mga narcissists. Actually, I've actually dealt with one. Not with one. I've dealt with a few in my life. This I could honestly relate to, na mahilig sila gumawa ng mga problema na wala doon. That never happened. Two, they tend to create some sort of scenario in their heads na ina-isolate sila, dine-disown sila, kinakawawa sila, hindi sila pinapansin. Sa utak nila, you're isolating them. Sa utak nila ay iniiwasan mo sila or dine-disown mo sila or you don't include them. So again, kailangan may nabibenefit ang mga narcissists for them to act a certain way around you. If they don't get the reaction or the emotion that they want to get from you, they're gonna create chaos. They're gonna create drama. And always, ikaw ang magiging villain sa story na yan. Sa story ng mga narcissists, you're always going to be a villain and they're always going to be the victim. That's the sad truth. So let's say, may nasabi ka. Sabihin natin, example, nasabi mo lang sa kanya na parang, hindi ko gusto yung ginawa mong to, nakasakit ka, nasaktan mo ako sa mga words mo. Ang sagot lagi dyan ng narcissist is, sinabi ko yan or ginawa ko yan kasi ito yung ginawa mo sa akin. They're never gonna feel some sort of empathy or they're never gonna realize that nakasakit sila ng tao because they're too proud. Actually, most narcissists are very egotistical people. Like, malaki masyado yung ego nila. They're very proud. They feel that they put themselves into high regard to a point that everybody else is not at par. Or everybody else is mean. Everybody else is wrong. Nobody gets me. Nobody understands me. Ganyan sila mag-isip. But in reality, nobody is isolating them. Nobody is making them feel that way. It's just they're not getting the reaction they want from you. So they create drama. They want chaos. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with one? You disengage. You don't give them the reaction that they want. Because good or bad, kahit anong reaction ang ibigay mo sa narcissist, they want it. They like it. They feed off reactions. So kahit anong reaction ang ibigay mo sa kanila, kahit awayin mo sila sa mga ginagawa nilang kwento or awayin mo sila sa mga drama na ginagawa nila, they like it. They like the attention because they're attention seekers. They want attention. They want to feel validated. So you giving them the time of day and you engaging to all the chaos and drama that they're doing, they feed off that. Wala silang pakialam. Kahit anong sabihin mo sa kanila, no matter how hurtful your words are, they don't have empathy. So hindi nila yan it will not get to them. To be honest, whatever you say to them, sometimes they use that as ammunition to play the victim even more. So when they play the victim even more, ikaw ang mas nagiging masama sa kwento nila. At hindi mo alam kung kanino nila kinikwento yung mga storya na yan. And may paawa effect yan eh. Narcissists play victims all the time. So they really share. They really like attention. So nagsishare sila sa mga iba't ibang tao. At ikaw lagi ang masama. So nasisiraan ka sa lahat ng mga tao. Technically, ganun. Ganun ang mga nangyayari. At na-experience ko na yan. Okay. But the thing with narcissists though, is that they can be nice when they want to. Sometimes they're very generous, but only if it benefits them. And some of them are very loving. And some of them really sometimes narcissists hide behind religious beliefs as well. They use religious beliefs. They use their religion. They use their beliefs. They use God as an excuse to justify their actions. But when in reality, they're just hiding behind it because alam natin that you can't question religion or Maka-cancel kapag nag-question ka ng religion dito sa bansa natin because we're very heavy on religion here in our country. So, when they hide behind religion, it's like you can't question that. Beliefs na yan eh. Kahit skewed na yung thinking, kahit mali na yung thinking, kahit baliko na sila mag-isip or wala nang sense yung sinasabi nila, just to justify it, they use God. And for me, that's wrong. For me, dun nagkakamali. There's a line that you're crossing there. Because the God that we all know is a God that loves all. The God that we all know is forgiving. So you can't say that God is like this, God is like that. Paano mo nalaman? 'Di ba? Paano mo nalaman? Bigyan mo naman ako ng tips kung paano kayo nag-uusap ni God. Kasi gusto ko rin siya makausap. 'Di ba? When you talk about God, you can't talk about God like you're having coffee with God. Like you have a legit conversation with God and God is telling you to say all of these things. Because that's insane. You can't make up your own rules and make up your own commandments and make up your own shit just and use God. But in reality, you're just against all of these things. In reality, you're just not getting the attention that you want. Your ego is not being fed. Yun lang naman yun eh. Walang nag-a-agree sa'yo. So ang gagawin mo ngayon, since walang nag-a-agree sa pag-iisip mo, ginagamit mo ang Diyos. Huwag mong gamitin ang Diyos. The Lord is there to make everybody feel safe and secure. Don't make everybody feel like the Lord is not accepting. Huwag kang mag-spew ng words that ang mangyayari is that the Lord will look like hindi siya forgiving na Diyos, hindi siya mapagmahal na Diyos, mapili siya sa mga taong minamahal niya. That's not the God that we all know, and that's not the God that we believe in. So, very skewed. Very skewed. There is a line. There is a line that you do not cross. And for me, narcissists tend to cross boundaries and cross lines 99.9% of the time, especially if it does not benefit them in any shape or in any form. Alam mo, I've actually met narcissists that are very confident. They're very magnetic people. You're drawn to them. Because they're very loving, malambing sila. They really say they really say nice things. Like you tend to be drawn to them because alam mo naman tayo when they show you as human beings, when they show you love and they show you care, you're naturally drawn to people like that because you feel that it's so nice to be around them. But it's a trap. That's how they get you. They lure you in and love bomb the heck out of you. And once you're in there, slowly you're going to see their true colors. Especially if you do things that do not match, that don't match what they want to feel from you. So let's say, ang nangyayari kasi dyan, you tend to tiptoe around narcissists eh. You can't really say much because you have to be careful with your words because kapag may hint of criticism dyan or may hint of anything that could hurt their egos, ayan na. May drama na mangyayari dyan. Hindi ka na makakalabas dyan ng buhay. May magdadrama na dyan ng malala. Ang dami ko ng experiences na ganyan, guys. Sometimes it's from 0 to 100. Like, everything is good and then after like how many hours or not even hours, minutes, in a matter of minutes, you just say something wrong, the energy shifts like so quickly. The energy shifts so quickly. And I'm sure you've experienced a lot of people like that as well. So narcissists tend to have all of these things that they tend to do. Like one, they gaslight a lot. Okay, so based on my personal experience, they gaslight the heck out of anything that you say. Like, lagi silang may sagot. Hindi sila nauubusan ng sagot. Like, kunyari sabihin mo sa kanila na, okay, ito yung pinaramdam mo sa akin. This is what you did to me. Ito yung mga sinabi mo sa akin. Imbes na ma-absorb nila yon, i-take nila yon at sabihin nila na parang, okay, mali ako doon. I went overboard. I should not have said those things. Right off the bat, they'll say that, one, they can say that, I said those things because this is what you made me feel. because you said this to me before. Mag-uungkat pa yan ng mga na ginawa mo sa kanya in the past. Iba sa kanila gumagawa pa ng kwento. Marami sa kanilang gumagawa ng kwento. Just to justify na hindi sila mali. Narcissists will always fight till the ends. Kahit saang mapunta na yung kwento, kahit gawa na sila ng gawa ng kwento, they're never gonna admit they are wrong. And some narcissists admit that they're wrong just to get your attention again, just to get your approval again, just to lure you back in again. And then, once they feel that they've captured you back in, ayan na naman sila. Episodes will come again. It's a never-ending cycle. That's the thing eh. And the sad part about dealing with narcissists is that you really can't do much about it. Wala ka talagang magagawa because in their heads, there's nothing wrong with them. In their heads, they're never the problem. Everybody else is the problem. They're the victims. So, how can you win? You're never gonna win. You know what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna feel so drained. You're gonna feel so tired. And you're gonna have so many resentments. And walang patutunguhan lahat ng galit na mararamdaman mo at lahat ng resentments na nararamdaman mo because it's never gonna get to them. They're never gonna realize their faults and their mistakes. They're always going to find reasons to make it about themselves and make you the problem. That's the sad part about it. And what you can do about it when you deal with narcissists really is just to disengage. You have to limit their access to you. Limit their access to your life. Don't overshare. Don't tell them certain informations that could possibly be used against you because they do that. They love that. Every time they hear na something bad happens to you, sila ang pinakaunang masaya. Sila yung pinakaunang nagre-rejoice sa mga shortcomings or sa mga masasamang nangyayari sa buhay mo. And they put up a front, They really put up a front that they feel bad for you, that they comfort you pa, and all of that crap. But when it happens, when shit happens or shit hits the fan and that you do something that's not in favor of them or does not favor them or does not benefit them, one way or another, babalik yan sa'yo. Ikaw nga, ito yung nangyari sa'yo. Ikaw nga, yung nangyari sa'yo. Ito nga, people say that about you. Like, limit their access to you. Do not give them information. Do not share information. And do not show any, like, you cannot expect empathy for people who do not have empathy. Yun na lang. You cannot expect to be loved by people who is honestly does not have the ability to love properly or love well. It's so hard to ask validation from people who actually wants to be validated all the time. The funny thing is, hingi ka ng validation sa isang narcissist, pero hindi nila kaya ibigay sa'yo yon because ang gusto nila, ikaw ang mag-validate sa kanila. And paano ka magde-deal with someone na kailangan mong i-validate 99.9% of the time pero walang balik sa'yo? I-validate ka lang nila when it benefits them. They'll only say magaling ka. They'll only say, oh, you're doing a great job or ang galing mo dyan. They'll only compliment you pag either one, nakakabango sa kanila, nakakabango sa pangalan nila, or it makes them look great. Yun lang yun. Only if it benefits them. But watch, when it doesn't benefit them anymore, you're gonna feel their wrath. Slowly. It creeps into you eh. Ganyan yung mga narcissist eh. Parang ano yan eh, they leave crumbs until babagsakan ka na lang one day ng napakalaking drama na hindi mo alam saan nanggaling. Oh my God, that always happens to us. It always happens to us. And you know the amount of narcissistic people I have to deal with on a daily basis, I cannot even, gaano ba katagal tong episode na to? Hindi ko alam. Oh my God. And there are so many kinds of narcissist people that I've had to deal with. And not only me. A lot of people that I know had to deal with. And I honestly feel for them. But I also see kung ilan sa kanila, how they react to it. I've seen one that engages consistently. Engage talaga ng engage. Finifeed niya talaga yung ego ng narcissist. Talagang lahat ng gusto ng narcissist, sige, bigay. Kulang na lang, halika mo yung paa. Like, ganong level. Like, you give what they want and you give what they want. And then at the end of the day, siya pa rin yung masama. I've seen that happen. At the end of the day, siya pa rin yung masama. At the end of the day, siya pa rin ang evil. Siya pa rin ang villain sa story. Kahit binigay na ng tao lahat. Meron ding mga tao, I know one. I very, very well know one that does not engage at all. And she has a very peaceful life. So I've seen the difference of actually engaging and a person that disengages. And the one that disengages, who does not give access or who has boundaries, na parang okay, hanggang dito ka lang. And it's not bad to have boundaries with narcissistic people, okay? It's not bad. Don't ever feel guilty and don't ever tell yourself na masama kang tao because gumawa ka ng, or that you're setting boundaries with narcissistic people. You should have boundaries with narcissistic people because it will eat you up inside if you always allow them to do that to you. And the drama in your life is never gonna end if you always allow them to cross boundaries, to always cross lines. And ito pa yon, you cannot explain logic or you cannot have logic with someone who doesn't really want to listen to it. Like, kahit mga tuwirang ka dyan, kahit sobrang ganda ng logic mo, kahit sobrang ganda ng explanation mo sa kanya, kahit abutin ka dyan hanggang bukas, hindi yan uubra sa mga narcissist na tao. Nagsayang ka ng panahon. Sumakit na yung mga finger mo. Sumakit na lahat ang fingers mo sa kaka-text ng sobrang long-ass message kung bakit kanya sinaktan, hindi kanya maiintindihan, wala siyang pakialam. Matutuwa pa siya doon. Kasi binigyan mo siya ng reaction, binigyan mo ng reaction yung dramang sinimulan niya. Any reaction from a narcissist person, whether it's good or bad, they love that shit. Okay? They live for that shit. That's why most narcissistic people are attention seekers. They want attention. So don't give it. Good or bad, don't give it. Perfect explanation. Hindi siya nabigyan ng attention. So ang ginawa niya, gumawa siya ng gulo. Okay? Pero walang pumansin. Walang pumansin, walang nag-engage. Everybody just went on with their lives. Did not even mind what that person was doing. And this person was really causing a commotion, like a whole ass drama of something that one never happened. So, why are you gonna engage with that? Alam mo na eh. 'Di ba? Alam mo na. So, kung pinatulan mo yon, you're at fault also. May kasalanan ka din. So, ngayon, since walang pumansin sa ginawa niyang drama, walang pumansin sa chaos sa ginawa niya, nag-walk out na lang siya. 'Di ba? Everybody knows already how this person is eh. So, nag-walk out na lang yung tao kasi hindi niya nakuha yung reaction na gusto niyang makuha from everyone. The more you give, the more you feed the egos of narcissistic people, the more they're gonna create chaos and drama in your life. And that's something you don't need. So, as sad as it seems that sometimes, most of the time, nasa pamilya natin yan or we're dealing with a partner like that, when you're dealing with a partner like that, the only solution there is to leave the relationship. Only because, just imagine how your life is going to be from now till forever, until the day you die, is that kind of person. I know it may be hard to say or like sabihin niyo sa akin na parang andali lang yan sabihin sa'yo, pero kami hindi namin maiwan. Yeah, maybe you have your reasons as to why you can't leave the person. But you also can't complain why your life is like that because you're choosing to stay. So if you're choosing to stay in a relationship that's like that, that's on you. It's so hard to feel sorry for people who chooses to stay in situations like that if they can just leave. Leaving is a choice in all aspects. Like, maybe you tell me like, mahirap umalis dito in marriages because wala tayong divorce. Yes, true. But you can still separate from people. You can still, pwede mo pa rin silang iwanan. Legally, it may take years. It will be one hell of a journey for you to walk away from a marriage here, but just imagine the relief that you're going to feel once it's done. Once you gain your freedom again. Once you're free from a person that's like that. Iba din yung mararamdaman mo kapag binigay mo yung freedom na yun sa sarili mo. Or if it's a family member that you're dealing with, you can choose. It's okay to have boundaries with family members. And it's okay not to be okay with some certain family members. If they're toxic, if they bring so much chaos and drama in your life, if all they do is hurt you repeatedly, and if you have to constantly tiptoe around their feelings, if you have to constantly watch what you say because they're a ticking time bomb, it's okay to have boundaries with them. It's okay to, have a peaceful life. You can still have that. You're not forced to stay there, and you're not forced to, no one is forcing you to have to go through that your entire life. You have that choice. And if you have that choice, I suggest you take that choice. Free yourself from people like this, because there is no cure. There is no cure walang cure talaga ang mga narcissist people, guys. Even if you tell them consistently, narcissist ka, wala silang pakialam. Wala talaga silang pakialam. Yan ang sad truth. Wala silang pakialam. Kahit paulit-ulit mo pa sa kanila sabihin yan, again, telling them that is a reaction. And what again? Para tayong teacher dito. And what again do narcissists want? They want attention. They want a reaction, good or bad. So, kahit sabihin mong narcissist sila, walang obra yan. They're gonna milk that pa. There are some narcissists who milk that. They hide behind a lot of things. Sometimes they hide behind illnesses. They hide behind religious beliefs. Sometimes, naboblur na yung line na naiintindihan mo yung problema nila. Naiintindihan mo na may nangyayari sa kanila. Naiintindihan mo that may mga problema silang that they deal with. Some of them have mental health problems. You understand that part of the problem. But what you don't understand is a part where they don't know anymore that they're crossing a certain line na wala nang difference. When it comes to narcissists, you have to adjust to what they want. If you don't adjust to what they want, hindi kayo okay. Sobrang lungkot ng buhay mo at sobrang magiging chaotic ng buhay mo if you always allow them to keep doing the same thing to you over and over again. There's only a pattern if you keep allowing the pattern to happen to you. So if you keep inviting this pattern in your life, ibig sabihin, engage ka ng engage, kaya siya nagiging pattern, you're also part of the problem. So marami na tayong natakal dito sa episode na to. But mostly, to those who are dealing with one, I'm so sorry. I think we should make a club. I think dapat may samahan na tayong lahat sa lahat ng mga tao that deal with this on a day-to-day basis. But if there's an advice that I could share with you guys, something that I also do to give me some sanity and to give me some peace, again, limit their access to your life. Limit their access to you. And don't overshare. Do not give them personal information about you that could be used against you or that could make you the villain in their story even more. Create boundaries, healthy boundaries. If they're your family members, healthy boundaries is okay. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel that you're a bad son or a bad daughter or a bad sibling if you're creating boundaries. If that's for your peace, if it gives you peace, that's okay. That's okay. There are some things we can't control. And wala tayong magagawa if this is the life that we have to deal with. This is the cards that we're given. So at the end of the day, all we have to do is just change our reaction to certain things. We can't change the situation, but we can change how we react to certain situations and to certain people. And this is one of them. And stop seeking validation from narcissistic people. You're never going to get validation from them. Most especially if it doesn't benefit them. That's the hard truth. Stop seeking validation from people who can't give it. Like, no matter how hard you try, and kahit ano pang gawin mo, if they can't give it, ikaw lang ang mapapagod dyan eh. Ikaw lang naman ang mahahassle dyan eh. Because you keep seeking for something that's never gonna happen for you. That's a sad truth. To be honest, I've experienced also some people who actually do great in their fields or do great in their lives, and they seek so much validation from narcissistic parents. And what they get in return is criticisms, not even validation. What they get is like, oh yeah, good job. Pero parang ang sama nung ginawa mo dito. Ay, parang mali yung sinabi mo dito. Hindi naman maganda yung mga kliyente mo. Hindi naman ganyan yung mga ganyan mo. You can never win with these people. That's the thing. You will never be validated how you want to be validated with these people. It only benefits them if you validate them. If you compliment them. That's the only way this is going to work. That's a sad truth. And find your support system. Find your safe space outside these people. Because there are a lot of people that are not narcissists, okay? Like, hindi naman lahat ng tao narcissists. But you have to find your people talaga to constantly remind you that you're not the problem, that, alam mo yun, yung validation na hinahanap mo sa mga taong to, hindi mo na siya mahanap. So find people that can actually help you get through it, that can actually understand what you're going through and help you get through it. And again, before I close this episode, it's okay to have healthy boundaries. It's okay if you want to cut out some people in your life that does not give you peace. You're allowed to do that. You're human. You deserve a very peaceful and happy life. And if these people, no matter who they are, can't give that to you, it's okay to cut them out, and it's okay to have healthy boundaries. Thank you guys for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.